I'm absolutely thrilled. It's something I can't really put easily into words. Writing a biography of all things is a bit like starting a conversation and you hurl a gambit into the void. You don't know whether anything will come back, but if something heartening returns, that's tremendous. And it's like making friends you've never met before. It was only when my younger daughter, I'd been at home for a few years. I'd had two daughters, and the younger one started at playgroup, and suddenly I had a short time, 2 afternoons a week to myself, and I started writing short stories, and I loved it. One thing led to another. The fiction got longer. I had a novel published. I turned to writing non-fiction. I was particularly interested in history of engineering. That's rather a grand way of putting it. I was interested in canals and steam locomotives and bridges, and I wanted to write about them, and I wanted to write about problem solving, and it led me by degrees to iron manufacture in South Wales and Lady Charlotte. When I discovered that the National Library of Wales held her journals, and there are about 28 volumes of them, I knew that I must go and have an investigate. And I decided I had to write about her and focus on her busiest years when she was married to John Guest, interested, as I say, in his work, producing a Mabinogion edition, bringing up the couple's 10 children, seeing them through measles and similar childhood disasters. It was a fabulous time in her life to write about. On the 21st of July, the Dialyse men reached Paddington, 90 strong, at about 5:30 in the afternoon. One of the highlights she'd planned was a visit to the new purpose-built Houses of Parliament. When they arrived, a difficulty confronted them. The Lord Great Chamberlain of England was at this time Peter Drummond Burrell, 22nd Baron Willoughby de Eresby, and he refused them admission. The Houses of Parliament, he insisted, were open to groups of visitors only on Sundays. By Sunday, Charlotte protested, her party would have gone home. It was to no avail. Lord Willoughby insisted on keeping the rules. Balked, Charlotte resorted to guile. With great initiative, she sought out Charles Barry. After all, not only was he the architect responsible for renovating and modifying Canford Manor, the country house in Dorset, which the guests had recently purchased, but he'd also collaborated with Augustus Welby Pugin in designing the new Palace of Westminster. It was an inspired stroke. Architect Barry invoked his privilege of access to lead the entire party through all the new works, and Charlotte happily remembered, gave them many kind explanations and remarks in the course of their tour. Charlotte's stratagem for getting past a pompous official proved a triumph, and she thought she'd never seen people better pleased than the Dialyse tour party.